Hello, welcome back. This is still Team Fortress TV. I'm still Turbotabs, but I'm no longer joined with Beta. Oh no, we've decided to grab a new guy, and you've probably heard of him before. There's a prestige behind his name. It is Sheepy from Scotland. How you doing, Sheepy?
Hello, I am doing good, Turbotabs. Excited to watch this amazing game of Team Fortress 2.
And I'm excited to cast it with you, man. I hear you pull no punches when it comes to just calling out what people should be doing and how they should be playing or where they are in TF2 right now. So it's going to be all very exciting. Of course, how could I forget? We do have Sim on the camera doing not just the camera but the production as well. And we would be nothing without Sim. But yeah, if you're just joining us, this is the Challengers Cup, sponsored by Razer, and this is Full Tilt versus Reason. Our first map will be Badlands, Sheepy. What do you think of Badlands?
I think Badlands favours Reason gaming because everyone knows how to play Badlands. Like, everyone who's played competitive TF2 knows Badlands. And when you've played, when you have people as experienced as, Cadus and Rising, Stark, I just think that this map is going to favour Reason gaming, but I think Full Tilt can definitely make it a close map.
Yes, I think with Badlands though, because everybody knows what they're doing, it's a lot harder to kind of get outstratted. So perhaps it really just comes to whether or not which team kind of decides to turn up today, who really turns it on, who pushes the DM envelope forward. So speaking of our teams, we Full Tilt and Reason. I'll quickly see if we can sound off the lineups for each. Over on the Full Tilt side, we do have Koss on Medic, Sideshow on Roma, Spud on Demoman, Solentes on the Pocket Soldier, Thalash and Thalash and Ast are on the Scout, so is what I should be saying. While over on the Reason side of things, we've got Happy calling Starkey playing Scout, Rising playing the Roaming Soldier, Captain playing Pocket Soldier, Cadus playing the Demoman as always, and Permzilla making his appearance on Medic this cup. Anything stand out at you there, Sheepy?
Spud on Demo instead of Ali. I think that's an upgrade. Sorry, Ali, but I think it is. Like, Spud is really good Demoman. I've played with him a lot.
I think I might agree with you there, Sheepy. I did manage to catch some action on the previous best of 3. We were following Full Tilt versus Lego, and Spud was really flexing that DM prowess on the Demoman, and just showing how much he can just stay alive throughout the entire map as well. He was just like a constant force to be reckoned with, and even did some extremely flashy plays over on Gully Wash. He just did that old trick where you just jump in as a Demoman, get right on top of that point, and just lay down a carpet of stickies and just cap it right in front of Lego's noses. So he's been having a good night so far.
Yeah, I think especially on Badlands, it's going to favour Spud a lot. I think, since everyone knows how to play this map, I think Spud will do fine against Cadus, but I think we are going live.
Yes, you are right. So this is it. This is what we've been waiting for. This is Full Tilt versus Reason Gaming. I'm Turbotabs. Join with me is Sheepy. We've got Sim on the camera. What is happening on mid, Sheepy?
Nothing much so far. Both soldiers on Full Tilt jump. Cadus goes down to a rush from Thalash. That's really good. Full Tilt are getting really good position here and get another pick. And yeah, this is nice by Reason Gaming. We're just going to back out as soon as they lose their demo. So Full Tilt look like they want to keep going. Yeah, Full Tilt are pushing resupply. Sideshow jumping quite aggressive here. Ubers are equal, so this is going to be quite difficult. But Full Tilt are getting really good position here. This is really well played.
Yeah, it seems once they just completely take Cadus out of the equation on that mid, you actually see how Sideshow going aggressive, and he actually forced off the Uber from Permzilla. He's brought down very low, so his hand was forced, and now they're just trying to back up. They actually clean up Spud, who's trying to get out in the air there. As has actually cleaned up a kill onto Happy Call. He does manage to squirm past these soldiers, but Rising and Captain aren't given any sort of room whatsoever. Koss is sitting on a nice healthy 100% Uber advantage. Flash is trying to keep the rest of the Reason squad out, but you do see some respawners coming back in. Solentes has rejoined the fight. Sideshow has joined in as well. Rising is trying to pick off Koss, but Koss does not want to give up this Uber without a good reason. He's just big balled it and just held on to it with like 50 health remaining.
Yeah, very well played by Koss. Like, full tilt, they knew since they had mid they would have better spawns. So they just managed to bait Reason into them, and Silentis jumps the point now, we're pushing Sphere. Koss still hasn't used. He should probably use soon.
What a man, he doesn't want to use it for any reason. He has so much faith in his team, and his team have come through for him. Spud has pushed back the line of Reason Gaming, and now they've pushed all the way back to last. They've got their Uber though, on the bright side of things. They're running a Pyro for the sake of it though. They've already pushed into last. They're behind the point. Reason Gaming have just got along with it just as I. They popped off their own Uber in kind, but there's so many kills for the Spud, and now there's a lot of point presence, and they just completely took it away from Reason Gaming, even though they had that Uber Sheepy.
Yeah, very nice by Koss. Like, I think Reason should have forced him while he was pushing second. I thought they would force him for sure, but they decided to just back out, and it turned against him. Well played by Koss.
Alright, we are going into the second minute. That was a very quick first round. Maybe it's a trend for the rest of the game. We see that Sideshow's gone aggressive in, but he's decided to kind of back off. He hasn't really done much with his initial bomb, and he's trying to see maybe he can flank under, but the rising bomb has gone in now. He's splitted up Koss and Silentis for a mere moment. He's now rotated round to the other side, trying to pick off these like low players. Cadis is being that ever so good Demoman front line as always, and Koss is actually rejoined the fight. Silentis has just completely killed Zilla right under Captain's nose, and now there's players forming on top of Koss and they're trying to re-push in. Captain's trying again, but the air shot, the pipe from onto Silentis cleans him up, and now it's just Demoman on Demoman action. Koss is buffing up Spud though, but Spud doesn't dare. Where's the big bomb, Spud? Come on!
They have advantage, there's no real reason to bomb here. Like, they can just push mid. They haven't even capped mid, Reason haven't capped mid, so they're gonna get this mid for free if they play this right. Yeah, Cadis is caught out, yeah. Rest in peace, Cadis. Scout is on medic, but Koss isn't gonna use her.
Yeah, Koss is probably one of the more manlier medics I've seen at least in this Prem sort of matchup so far. He seems to really favour holding onto that Uber much longer than other medics of his kind. Although in saying that, he has popped off his Uber for this occasion, Rising forced him out of it, and they've managed to kind of buy some time before the end. They've sent Sideshow forwards, they picked off Zilla, and like I've said, Sheepy, he's been having a very good night. He's even still in the... Is he still in the...
He was in there for like, I don't know, for like 15 seconds before we managed to kill him. But that was really big by Sideshow, like getting that kill with medic. That's probably going to win them the round here. I'm pretty sure that they just won the round because of that play by Sideshow.
Now Sheepy, you're going to tell me how it is. Is it Sideshow being good, or is it Permzilla just being bad?
Might be a bit of both. I don't know. Permzilla was backing out to spawn. I think it was mostly just good by Sideshow.
Alright, we see Stark is actually on the spy. Sideshow bumped into him, but Sideshow doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what day it is right now. Stark decides to just go back off into spawn and respawn back up as a scout instead. The pushers came in full tilt, and they're getting some initial point pressure. Silentis has just stayed on top of that point. Cadis has finally dropped down to defend that point. And what players have we got left to really push it though? There's just Spud and Koss alive. And Spud is a wonder Demoman, but it's still a Demoman by himself at the end of the day against the mercy of 3 or 4 Reason players.
Yeah, they messed up at last push. They played the point and Spud didn't spam it while they were playing the point. So Reason Gaming were just allowed to pick off players who were trying to play the point there. But Thalash drops the
Good God.
95%.
It's not been Permzilla's game so far. I think he's gone down quicker than any medic I've ever seen, really, in a best of 3 over on the Challengers Cup.
Yeah, Sideshow dies pointlessly, but I think Full Tilt can just man this in. With a big jump by Cadis, he's on nice pipe spread.
Wow, what a pipe from Spud, and now he's gone for another pipe. He launches it on top of Rising, but he almost knocked him into his medic's face, and he does manage to survive by just sheer nibble hairs, Sheepy. And now Happy comes pressuring up Koss is very low, but Sideshow has come back into the fight, and Starkey is sent back running with just about 44 HP.
Yeah, some really nice play by Astra, just, defending his medic pretty much perfectly. and cost managing to stay alive. And now we're going to have full advantage to push second. We're deciding to push choke. Silentis jumps in. Reason are really far back though. So no one's... Strike's trying to maybe get a flank. Yeah, Strike and Rising are pushing the flank. We're in house, they're coming behind now. Strike and Rising coming behind now.
Sideshow's giving the old whoopsie daisy kind of giving the ring around the rosy, but they are getting that back cap like they wanted. It makes you think like, what good is a soldier surviving if he's not going to defend your middle point? And now they get the mid point. They've been punished with not really having that flank presence. And it's just poor little Sideshow, and now they have to deal on the back foot. Cost decides to pop up a Zuba, lay some stability in all this chaos, and just reset things for now. But Permzilla is sitting on a pretty scary 100%. Silentis jumps in to see if he can pulse things out of it. He does drop off Captain though, and what sort of push is this Uber is this going to be if it's just Happy Cool behind it? He does back off with Permzilla, and now they're trying to reconnect with the players. Silentis gets picked off by Rising. Happy Cool kills off Acid at this choke area. Spud is pressuring, and Rising picks off another player on this play. I don't know what to watch, Sheepy. There's just so much action going on.
Yeah. Very messy play. I know Full Tilt kind of messed it up by not blocking mid there, and we were just able to, you know, Reason Gaming were just able to collapse on them and crush them. So now Reason Gaming are going to get mid, and we have a decent advantage, like 50-40% advantage, and we're going to push through here. I don't think yet. Full Tilt trying to go into defenders. I think Thalash is already building sentry.
Yeah, exactly. They've got that sentry building up. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Oh, there it is. It's on the top right-hand side. So they're going to try and maybe kite back this Uber with it, slow it down ever so slightly. They do also have running the Pyro on the right-hand side, so they just really want to bury everybody on this right-hand side. It does make you wonder, though, if the same thing will happen like it did on that mid. Will Sideshow will just be overwhelmed on this left-hand side? He is keeping a good eye on it. They have spammed out the majority of this Uber, but they have kicked off Aster, but that was expected. And if there's so much point presence, there's nothing dealing with the things on the point, Sheepy.
Sideshow got blown away from the point, I think, so Happy Cool was just able to cap it. No stickies on the point. Bit lucky by Happy, but I think they would have won it anyway, so next mid.
Well, it does make you wonder, where's Thalash going on to scout? Maybe you just need like a backup plan. It's a bit difficult just to lay it all on that one player to block that last point, and the scout can probably get to that in time. But either way, we're on to the third mid. It is 10 minutes into our match. Captain and Permzilla feeling the pressure of Sideshow, who's managed to get out with just a skin of his health. Everyone is so low on each other. Finally, the first pick comes out. Sideshow gets cleaned up, trying to back out with that escape plan. But it's just allowed Full Tilt to win out the mid. Alright, it's just far too low for Reason to really combat that.
Yeah, they just played position. You know, they got a good position, Full Tilt, and Thalash actually did a lot of work on that middle. Really nice by the scouts and Full Tilt, being able to just pressure him out. But now we're going to have, I know, a stalemate. Sideshow's going to jump in, probably. Probably a good idea to watch Sideshow here.
Okay, I'm going to flick myself over onto the Sideshow cam, see if I can jot down a few pointers for my Roma game. He's doing absolutely nothing right now, Sheepy, kind of.
Oh, okay, they've traded. Sideshow hasn't done anything. Uber has been traded. It's a better Uber for Reason Gaming. They have better position. Captain almost gets... Oh yeah, Captain gets shut down. Kind of a trade, pretty much even here. Both pockets trade with each other.
So, if I'm right in saying it's probably in Full Tilt's court right now to do something, especially with that mid advantage. They have the slight respawners on their side. Sideshow's peeking, trying to find the right door, but he's just not forcing it.
Yeah, it's hard for Full Tilt to do much here. They can maybe put Sideshow in, but it's going to be hard for him to get Permzilla if Reason play it right.
You say that, but it sounds like an oxymoron when the fact that we've seen Permzilla just seem to die at every single movement.
Poor Permzilla. But yeah. We might push resupply Full Tilt. We might try and get a few quick resupply.
Oh, they've
no,
gone for the top push. They're right on top of Permzilla.
Oh.
The air shot from Silentis cleans him up. He does get punished for his sins, but now they can probably blob up, use that heal advantage, and start picking away at Reason Gaming. And but you see, that's made Reason Gaming very mad. They've gone to the back of to the jugular of Full Tilt, and they're just trying to swat away all these jumping players. Captain is back on top of Cost. They did see that coming, and now Cost has gone down. I don't think they're going to make a second push out of this anytime soon, Sheepy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this just in, our producer, his fire alarm has gone off, so we're probably going to be stuck on a certain perspective for a long time. Let's hope it doesn't, ruin anything or something like that. Maybe the auto director will just kick in. So I have no idea what's going on the stream, but I'll do our best to paint a picture of my words, Sheepy.
Yeah. Well, Primzilla's got real advantage again. Their flank from Reason Gaming managed to salvage that after Primzilla didn't build and kind of messed it up for her. So yeah, Reason Gaming are going to push mid. They're 80%, 85% I think, 90%. They're just able to walk in. There's not enough spam by full tilt. So then just goes down. Yeah, this might just be a free mid to Reason Gaming.
Yeah, he wanted to go in there, he wanted to get the big Kado, but he managed to survive by such a slim amount, and it will be the easiest mid of Reason Gaming's life. They're sitting very close to this chokeway. I'm not sure whether or not that's the right decision. They don't even have the Uber quite yet, but they're turning up to man up, and they've actually bang out. Starkey's got behind there. He's finished off Spud, who was brought down very low from the choke area. Ass does actually pick him off. It could have been a lot worse there, but Rising has decided to be the worst fighter. What a shot from Rising! Good God!
Wow.
Cost with the bitter nice shot in the chat. Good. I guess that's just punishing his balls there. Cost the one usually opts like, there's no way he'll get this shot. Deciding to hold on to it and then gets absolutely cracked open.
Meanwhile, Primzilla drops again to a scout.
Man,
So
it makes you think she would even draw attention to this anymore. It's just sun shines, birds fly, and Primzilla drops Ubers.
I'm sorry, I don't know how Primzilla dropped her. Like, I really don't know how he managed to do that. But at least they're probably going to get away with it.
It probably could have just popped there. It's a free Uber, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a really bad drop. But they flank from Recent Gaming again, doing so much work, and they're just going to win them the spiral again.
Well, hopefully the morale is much better on Reason Gaming than in the casting studio. Yes, we're in a studio. I'd like to dream. Okay, but maybe after a time though, these sort of drops can really grate on a team. But they're a bunch of professionals, Reason Gaming. I'm sure it won't bother them.
Yeah, Strike's on spy. And Thalash is spy as well, so we have two spies here to watch. Thalash is switched off.
Yeah, he was just checking what sort of flavour of medic gun Primzilla was running. You see, he goes down so much, he has oodles of choices to him.
Yeah, so Strike, the man to watch here. He's very good at spy, Stark, actually, but he gets spammed by Sideshow.
Oh wow, gets destroyed.
Just as I say, he's a very good spy.
Well, it is a kind of a coin toss-up. Sometimes you just get those roamers on the bottom left-hand flank and they just like to spam for days, and if you want to use that doorway, it's almost like a guessing game on when he's going to throw out that spam, and Stark just picked incorrectly. He has decided to go on to the Rage Sniper instead, deciding that Spy is a stupid class anyway. Actually, the first sniper pick comes out from Ast onto Cadus, and now this has prompted a very big back out from Reason Gaming. See if they can defend this second point with an arm's length, and it's probably going to be easy with Stark on that sniper.
Yeah, full tilt are pushing, but Cadus has already spawned. They might just call this off if they notice it. If they're smart, they won't really push, I think. Yeah, they're going to be smart and not push. That's the right thing to do, I think.
In these sorts of situations, I like to go on spy, even though I'm on a defensive team.
They Uber a new spy.
Yeah. Okay.
They got trapped in resupply and had to Uber out. To get out of resupply, they had to use the Uber.
Wow.
So they do force them though.
Are you not allowed to do that trick anymore, where you switch hat and you hold onto your Uber?
I don't know.
Maybe to coincide with that sort of rule sort of thing. I know it's a big no-no over in North America, but I think in the EU we're a bit more accepting of such gimmicks. Happy Call is just completely raining on Full Tilt Parade, as there's just got no sort of defense whatsoever. The backbone's been taken out with that Uber being wasted, like you said.
Yes. Full Tilt just lost 2 players, forcing Primzilla. So Reason just did the right thing and used the Uber to push last while Full Tilt was still 2 down.
Well, I still have faith in the Full Tilt sure what could be happening with them is fully in tilt right now, but who knows. Solentis has gone to a play into the lobby area. He's got actually Happycore has completely controlled him. He's completely gone down. I think they are in full tilt. Sideshow's decided to just spam out Permzilla. Thalash is trying to follow up onto this soldier that's kind of shown himself. Cadus has finished off Sideshow with ease, and there's so much point presence from full tilt that they just won the mid fight from the fact that Reason Gaming didn't decide to turn up for the mid for half of it.
Yeah,
Permzilla actually decides to pop off his Uber. He's seeing if he can stab Spud. Spud is seeing if he can get the donk onto him, but now it's just Permzilla has to kill himself.
Yeah, now he's going to have a 20-second respawn. Now he's not going to have heals for last.
That is that's like worse than a bad play. If he just died, it would have been he just kind of delayed time. Maybe I don't know what his plan was. I'm going to stab Spud about 18 times and walk all my way to last.
He thought he could kill all 6 of them.
Okay, well, it's up to full tilt now. Is it in the stars for them? They decided to push in with the soldier first, but they're getting pushed back by the pyro. Flash is backing him up. They do kill him off, and they have a sentry gun to deal with, but they've actually switched out Starkey from that sentry gun straight on the scout, and now he's trying to lay into the DM, but they've got absolutely no point pressure. Presence even is what I should be saying. Cadus did lay down some stickies, but you know, if they start lemoning on there, they just don't have enough tools to really defend it.
Nice play by Spud. He just did the right thing in focus point. But Spud's kind of slow to mid. He's in valley with 80 health, so this is going to be a tough mid for Full Tilt to win. So Reason can get position. Sideshow's bombed in. He's on Cadus. He's doing a good job forcing Cadus back, and Full Tilt are getting position again. But cost does go down to a nice bomb by Rising. And now Full Tilt and Reason can just play off the heels and win this mid fight. Permzilla almost dies.
Yeah, Sideshow's brought Permzilla down very low, and at this point the Flash and Spud... Okay, well, Stark puts an end to that. I was about to say the Flash could just sit back and just click away at Permzilla, and no, not needed. Solentis just jumps in. It's just one of those good enough jumps, you know, it does the job, it does what it says on the tin, and it's cleaned up Permzilla. It was a very awkward position for him to stay alive there. He just opened right there in an open field, just getting shot at, no cover, and nowhere to run or hide.
Yeah. When Cost died, everyone in Full Tilt just went for Permzilla. And they did get him in the end. So now we're going to have equal Ubers. Slight advantage actually for Full Tilt, actually. Decent advantage. If they know they have this advantage, I think they'll push. It's hard to push mid though. It's a difficult point to push this, even if you have a slight advantage. So we'll see what they'll do.
Yeah, I think one could even say that Reason Gaming was a bit greedy there, thinking that they could just sit in that valley forever and you know, and expect Permzilla to survive on that low amount of health. Maybe it would have been better just to go straight in, and if he dies, well, he dies. But maybe he could have even won off second. Starkey is found himself behind. He's in this fighting off against a scout on this flank hand side, but the rest of Reason Gaming are being pushed back to their own second while Full Tilt dealing with all that. Stark finally does get cleaned up on that, on the back of things. Spud is pushing out the entire team by himself. He does get a low pipe from Kado.
Yeah, Spud hits a pipe on Permzilla on choke and puts him to 5 HP. We're so close to another glorious Permzilla drop, but not today.
Is it glorious when it's so rare? I feel like I'm picking on Permzilla just a little too much. Captain has jumped in. Sideshow has gone for the big Permzilla jugular. It seems like they found the weakness in the Reason armor, and they're focusing on him. And they have popped off the Uber. Permzilla's hand was forward. A scout was in kill range, and he had to just do it. A bitter pill to swallow for the English medic.
Yeah, and then they're 2 down, so Reason just going to go in and try and get more picks. They get Spud, but they lose 2 in the turn, but they're just going to use this clear advantage and play around the scouts and kill them all, yeah. This is going to be a spare if Ass stays alive. Oh, Happycool chokes against Ass. Ass gets the kill. We might be able to defend this, yeah. And because of that kill Ass got on Happycool, we're going to be able to defend Spare with the new spawns.
Didn't Happycool win Scout of the Season last season?
He did? What do
give up your trophy, Happycool. Ast is a new kid on the block, and Flash actually has a word to say with Permzilla. He's gone down yet again. I need to just get a tally at this point. Good God. He's probably got the most deaths out of the entire server. I'm sorry, Permzilla. I am picking on you, but good God, you make it so easy.
Yeah, really big by Thalash though. But now they're just gonna be going for a cost. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, Stark does get him.
Man, this is disgusting. It's like they're not focusing on each other at all. It's like a cruel game of capture the flag, and instead of a flag, it's just the medic's life.
Yeah. The teams are doing really well at it, actually. Like, as soon as their medic dies, they're just going to go for the other team's medic and commit as much price as they have to.
This game has been awfully close, Sheepy. You decide to... Do you want to change your prediction at all?
I think Reason is still going to take this, but yeah, it's been surprisingly close. But now Permzilla has a slight advantage for last. If he keeps building, they're going to be able to do this, I think.
Has anyone been impressing you throughout this game? Has someone just like stepped it up to a new level, or is it can we all just blame all of our sins on Permzilla?
Koss has been doing really well, and the flank for a reason have been doing really well. Like Stark and Rising, especially, have been doing extremely well.
Well, let's see what sort of defence Full Tilt have cooked up for a reason. They've gone with the Pyro and the Engineer, ever so popular it seems right now. They've decided to push out left-hand side, completely sidestep that Pyro, but there's no one to really push into. Sure, they've Ubered in, but what have you accomplished with that Uber? Now here comes the counter Uber, and Celentis is like, this is how a man's Uber works. He's got some damage onto Cadis, he's picked off Captain, and he's started the forefront for this push for Full Tilt.
Yeah, surprising that they didn't focus the medic, but Silentis has gone in, he's jumped onto Square. Full Tilt is pushing out, he's got some decent damage, they're getting good position here. I don't think anyone's going for a back cap, no one's going for a back cap, so they just have to keep pressuring them out, but the reason they're just slightly edging it here. Yeah, well played by Stark, gets 2 kills there.
It is a very difficult second to push this Badlands Spire, and Flash does buckle under the pressure. But I'm not going to blame him. It is hot in the boiling pot of Badlands right now. Reason of trying to push in from this lower left hand side, they have used their Uber to just get in. Cadis is setting up some stickies around this point to stop any sort of easy defences. They've finally got a scout on top of the point, but Flash has flanked all the way around and killed Cadis, so his efforts was not really rewarded.
Oh, that was awful. Cadis put stickies on the point, and he was probably asking his team, guys, go on the point, and no one went on the point. So we just threw that, pretty easy last push. We had such an advantage. And Full Tilt might be able to get Spur, but yeah, Thalash now. They're just going to be able to block him.
Do you think, who do you think's, whose place is it to really just get onto the top of the point there? Should it just be anybody, or...?
Literally anybody. Like, scout or soldier. Preferably a scout, but...
Just make you wonder what Captain was doing during that Uber then. Maybe he just, the Icelandic soldier just tasted blood. He just wanted to get kills, man. He doesn't want to capture points. That's lame.
That's Dutch, I think. Captain is Dutch.
Oh,
but,
embarrassing. Okay, well... Captain, in the meantime, has found himself flanking around, and he's gone back into this lobby area, picked up a health kit. Cadis has killed off the sentry, so it's making this push a little bit easier. Cadis is kind of in there, though. Captain has finally rejoined it, but they've lost a few players in the meantime, but Koss has gone down, and maybe if they can just keep Permzilla alive. I know it's a lot to ask, and Cadis does get killed off. Flash has found him, and now they're going to push him out and get a 3 seconds, but hey, Permzilla's alive.
Yeah, Spud just completely abusing the loose cannon there, doing so much damage with it. Happy Cool even typing in chat, why is that gun allowed? But, Silentis is on Permzilla, Spud ends up taking him out. And now Full Tilt can just play around Koss in this fight. If he's just, yeah, well played.
Oh, Rising is on top of Koss though, what a serve!
He wasn't even looking at him, like, he just knew.
Yeah.
Very nice by Koss. He's been playing really well, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe Koss should mentor Permzilla. He should look at his demos after the game.
Yeah.
Well, an easy mid. Cadis is behind though. He's launched in. He's on top of Koss. He has no idea what's going on. Koss turns around and is like, good job, team. You saved me from the demo man. I didn't know that was there.
That was so close. Cadis was so close to getting that. That would have been so big if Cadis had gotten that, because there's 4 minutes left. And then Full Tilt are pushing Spiral with a big advantage. If they can get the Spiral without using, Full Tilt might win this game. It's just about Cost being able to hold on. And Legion aren't going to even try. They're 2 down, so they're not even going to try and force them.
What
So they're
defense?
going to have full
Quickly,
advantage.
quickly, what defense should they cook up to deal with this Uber? Oh, actually, no, it wasn't. If you said Sentry Gun, that is the wrong answer. It's gone taken out immediately. Slentus is trying to get on top of the point. He's found Cadus, he's found the Kinder Egg surprise, and he's killed him off. Now he's just Slentus playing Kado, and he's just firing on top of this point. They've got no one to defend it. They've got so much point pressure. I guess the momentum is over in Full Tilt.
What a throw. What a throw by Legion. Like, they should have won that round. That's just, unacceptable throwing. Yeah, Cadus was in the Dr. Phil swap, but Solentis knew and just took him out. And they could just play point from there. But this is going to be an intense mid for both teams.
I mean, if they lose this, Full Tilt can really slow this game down, and it really puts you in a difficult position. And if they decide to play it slowly, they are slowly getting the picks, though. They've actually getting what they should be getting, and maybe they can even get a full wipe here. Thalash does kill off Cadus, though. Thalash takes off Rising, so it's not quite the wipe they were looking for. But hey, they'll take it. They've got Permzilla alive. They should count their blessings.
Yeah, what an important mid. Like, they managed to execute that mid really well. And they're going to probably equalise here. They have full advantage for last. They're already capping spare. Pyro and Engineer. They don't have time for an Engineer. Please don't go Engineer Thalash. You don't have time. Yeah, he goes heavy.
All hands on deck for Full Tilt. They're slapping out all the Highlander classes to just slow down Reason and this push. They could turn the tides here. They've got 2 minutes on the clock. That's plenty of time for an Uber. And just a little bit, probably even another Uber if they just decide to squeeze it in there.
Yeah, they're taking their time. They're really taking their time to push Reason. Here we go, Uber in.
Oh. Okay,
decimated.
Pyro taken out, check. Take out the Demo Man, check. Laugh at Sideshow trying to defend this last point, check. That is 3-3 to both teams. Full Tilt, Reason Gaming. We've got ourselves a game, Sheepy.
Why didn't Reason just push like that before? Get the Pyro, get the Demo, get the point.
Yeah, it's just easy. Just do
kept
it.
messing it up.
Just step 1, go, and step 2, do it. Alright, well, 1 minute left on the clock. Both teams could sneak out a round, I guess, if they go balls to the wall. It seems like Reason are opting to kind of play this ever so slowly. Now they're going out with counter pushing. Oh, Costa's going down, but they've got a lot of trade, got a lot of kills or trades onto it. Permzilla is very much alive though, and Happy Cool is managed to survive, and Flash can't just quite clean him up. He's got 2 scouts to deal with. He's gone back into the fight with 5 HP. Stark cleans him up. But, it's not a wipe. They spent a long time on that mid. Maybe, if they just go full on, like, time delay mode, get out the sentry guns and, the heavies and all these slowing down tactics Full Tilt, they can at least force a golden cap.
I have to say it, Permzilla, he did actually play well there. He did really well to get out there alive. There was a soldier on him and he managed to escape with 10 HP. But we have 25 seconds left. Reason have to start going now, and we're just going straight for the main.
Cost is low, and he doesn't want to. He has to back off. He doesn't want to dare risk it. The sentry gun's been taken out. Cadus is marking to his team, please get on the point. But so are Full Tilt. Full Tilt is screaming to get everybody else onto the point as well. It's just poor little Kado. What can he do? He has got a slight little buff. He looks like he wanted to make an ambitious bomb in, but they've got Cadus's mind completely red. They've taken him out in the the main door, and that's GG, at least for this map. It will go on to a golden cap, Sheepy.
Really, really nice defense by Spudder. He just completely destroyed the scouts from Reason Gaming, and they couldn't cap it because of it, and just got, outplayed at that last point. But what a game. What an amazing game. Well played, Full Tilt. Like, they can still do it in this golden cap, but, they've been playing really well, Full Tilt, I have to say. And you have to give some blame to Reason. They've been messing up these fishes pretty badly.
I'm not sure whether or not we can cheekily look at the logs before they get started in this golden cap. Maybe for, just to be safe, we should probably just wait around until this golden cap comes along, and then we'll start digesting the math.
Yeah.
But who was your... Obviously, Spud played a massive game, but is there anybody like that we haven't talked about, Sheepy, that has been doing really well or not so well?
You know, everyone actually has been doing well. If I know, I don't want to rag on Permzilla too much.
Yeah.
He has been doing okay, but he's been making a lot of mistakes as well. But on the other hand, I feel like Koss has been playing very, very well. But I know everyone's been playing pretty well, to be honest.
I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to make some little call-outs here, I don't think Captain's quite impressed me as much as he has in the past. Usually he's such a force to be reckoned with, but in this he just seems like, sure, he's been playing solidly, but maybe I just hold Captain too high of a standard.
Yeah, like by normal soldier standard, Captain has played amazing, but by captain standards, he hasn't been doing as well as he could, I guess.
Do you think it's just the fact that Permzilla's been going down because he hasn't been well looked after by his team, or is it just it's just that Permzilla guy?
It's not just Permzilla, it's also Full Tilt getting really nice picks on him. But we have actually gone live with this last Golden Cap.
Alright, if you're just joining us, this is the Challengers Cup sponsored by Razer. This is Full Tilt versus Reason. Badlands, our Golden Cap. Last game just started at a 3-3, and now Sideshow has jumped straight into it. Cadus has decided to wrap round to his own little choke via jump and rejoined his team. It's looking very good for Reason Gaming so far, holding the line, and now you just see the rest of Full Tilt Gaming trying to get out, but oh no, what a place to get out. That valley is horrible to get out from. Asta's managed to do it though. He's just managed to kill his way out of there, but Koss didn't hold the same fate.
Yeah, Koss failed the surfer. Asta's in, but he's not going to get anything, no. Koss, the soldier jumped him at the end there, and he could have tried to surf out, but the soldier hit a really nice rocket, and he just got stuck in. So this is really good for Reason. They're going to have full advantage for second.
Sheepy, you've been in this hot seat before. How are you feeling once your entire team is wiped and the other team survived and they've got their medic?
Stay calm, they can hold last if they have to. Like, Reason have been terrible at these last pushes. Both have been good. Don't lose too many people in second. If they lose too many, Sideshow's already died. They can't lose anyone else, they have to just get back.
Oh, Ast is very far forward. Happyco doesn't decide to chase him.
That's lucky.
It could have gone absolute tatters for them there. They get a 3 second, and now they're still holding on to that Uber charge. They've got a nice 78% advantage in counting. Talentus is very far forward in this forward area. Their captain is trying to spam out the sentry gun. They've finally taken it down, but it was a long time coming. And they've killed Talentus, who was kind of overextended in that main area now, and they're just trying to blob up. Rising has found his way up on this left hand side though, but he's been cleaned up very promptly, and now Captain has to deal with all the donks, and now that gets cleaned up by Ash. The point pressure that spawns the heroes stunned at the point just when they need it, and now it's just Permzilla alive.
Man, Spud with that loose cannon, he's so strong with the loose cannon, Spud. His aim with the loose cannon, just, you know, he's winning these defences with him.
Yeah. Well, it's not just the damage as well, it's the fact that it's just keeping you off the point as well. It's launching you away. Captain was right at the top of that point, and then bang, one donk away, and he was just completely useless, sent away into no man's land.
Yeah, and now we have slight advantage. Perm is 80% though, so they have to push quickly if they want to get this. Sideshow's in. They do use Uber on Silentus. He's chasing them in house, so can't get any kills for. Oh, and strike headshots in.
What was that pop, Sheepy? What are you thinking with that sort of pop?
If they needed to hold on to it more, but they didn't even get mid. This is really bad for them.
They lost a player for that Uber. That's like the worst kind.
Yeah.
Not the fact that you haven't even accomplished your basic goals, but it's like if the other team just Ubered in. But Thalash has managed to hide himself on this midpoint. It looks like that. You know, they could go for the very easy back cap. Cadus is like sitting back, trying to deal with. Sideshow is going behind. He's diverted Cadus' attention, and now they've got this back cap easy. Starkey's going for the clutch headshot to defend this mid, but now he's got the point. Flash is even fighting up against Captain. Captain's brought down very low. He is regrouped with his friend Happycore.
Oh, he's on Spur. Sideshow's Captain Spur. He doesn't have a pain train though. If only he had the pain train, he would be able to get this. Captain's going to jump him. This is a chance for an air shot.
Oh, MG!
He might actually get fired. No. Really well played though. Like Thalash and Sideshow. What a smart back cap to do. That's so smart. So much game sense just knowing to go for that back cap there. Like, it's such a big decision to make. And now we have Spire to advantage.
I'm surprised that Flash didn't kind of like see if he could like whisk his way 2 seconds as well. I think but maybe that would be far too greedy of a play. But either way, they've Ubered into this last area. They've managed to get players in, but all they've done so far is lost players, and they've lost 2 more.
Seychelles on spike. At last.
Yeah, and Cossin and Silentis is behind. Cos is in literally the worst spot you could ever be in. He might as well just kill himself at this point. Oh, where is he? I'm clicking on it. I'm trying to find...
he's gonna get it. No, don't.
No.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
Yeah, because they know he's on spy, because that's just sideshow. It's like if there's an opportune time for them to play spy, I think this would be it. Did Cadence just kill him with a blind death?
No, he knew he was going to drop down. They saw him. Saw him and then just Sheepy'd him and killed him. But full advantage for Reason here. Good position. Just force them to get out, that's all Full Tilt have to do. You just have to keep the spam up.
Well, Flash has gone in there though, and he's going to be punished for it probably. He's they have forced out the Uber though, and I don't know what that force was. Maybe they just didn't want to drop a certain player, but it's just been very early pops in this golden cap, Sheepy. Maybe you can
it's just the nerves.
Yeah,
like these medics, they did not want to drop in the golden cap, so we're just gonna, go for the early force. But it was really nice spam by Full Tilt.
Starkey is in there though. He's inside the base. He's hiding. He wants to get a 3 pick onto this battlements area, and then play off on that. He's found Thalash, but misses the first shot. Does clean him up on the second and third, and now he's going straight into the base and just continuing his hijinks. And right now, Full Tilt kind of torn. What do we do about this pesky scout?
Yeah. They can either just commit to go and kill him, and that's what Silentis has gone back for him, but Strike, he's really good at doing this.
Rising has joined him. Starkey's like, oh, Silentis has won out that fight. But now they've got another leak in the base. Rising, oh, he's actually managed to get out instead.
Yeah, they get the pick on Strike, but I don't know if they can push with this. It's really hard to push at midpoint with only 1 pick. They're going to do it anyway, they will and choke.
Oh no, I'm not sure about this pop. It was very early. Maybe I like to milk my things, but again, the nerves. You don't want to drop at all. That is a game-winning, a game-losing drop if it's going to be one. But with these sorts of pushes, it's just going to be game-losing either way. Cost has gone down as well. Permzilla is sitting on a pretty 28% advantage and counting. He'll probably be up ready to go by the time Cost even thinks about throwing some sort of defense over on last.
They shouldn't have pushed. It's not a good enough advantage to push mid throw. And they were forced to use really early because Reason knew they were going to push and just were able to spam the right area. So now we're in a really broad spot. But if we've held this point before, I believe Full Tilt can hold it again.
Oh, Sideshow, he almost gets the pick onto Stark in this bottom left hand side, but doesn't manage it. He's just going to back off, and Rising actually gets picked off by Silentis, who was over in this flank area.
That's a really important pick for Silentis.
Yeah,
that could save him the round.
And he's still behind as well. He can just go all the way back and respawn back, but he still actually decided to use his position advantage and get behind them, and they didn't see him coming. Permzilla gets forced out, and now they just have to make the best out of this Uber, but they have got nothing, no prep, no anything to deal with the Pyro. The Pyro has completely denied that what little of that Uber was left, and now they're just trying to push this left hand side. They get Ass though on the bright side. They get Balad. Oh no, this isn't good. They get Sideshow, who's not even noticing what's going on, and there's too much point pressure. The golden cap will go to Raisin Gaming. Oh, what a throw, Sheepy.
They lost because it was so well played by Silentis for getting that pick and then getting forced, but they lost because they pushed mid with only 1 pick. And I don't like pushing mid with 1 pick there. I think you need at least 2.
And even then, it was like it just goes back to those nervous pops where they just have to go with, on full HP. I know they want to go in with the big jumps and not lose any HP and then look kind of pretty out of it. But I think you can really, the fact that if a player down, you can sort of maybe slow push it out and just try and bite off as much as you can chew.
Yeah, when pushing mid, you do want to milk it. Like, you've got the loose cannon threat that can, one-shot you, or almost one-shot you with medic, but you still want to milk it. But really good push at the end there from Reason Gaming. Like, they got first early, and they just, kept their players alive, and then just got the picks, and yeah. Really good game, though. Like, well played by both teams. Do you want to look at logs?
You had me at log. Should we look at we'll look at the first set, the 3-3. What got them into the golden cap, and then we'll have a look at the golden cap, okay?
Yeah.
Right. So, feast your eyes on the the logs that got us into this situation, Sheepy? Is there anything grabbing your attention? Anything drawing your eye?
No, actually, there's absolutely nothing standing out here, which is strange.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Absolutely
nothing stands
nada.
out. It seems like everyone did their job.
This is some of the most boring TF2 you've ever seen on a spreadsheet.
It really is, like, no one stands out here.
Okay, no, it's alright. What if we go to the damage stat? That's always good. No, oh no, you failed me, damage stat. Of course, Alentis is going to get the most, followed by Captain, and then, I don't know, Sideshow did alright. I mean, that's quite a deviation, but
Yeah.
But if you look kind of closely between Rising and Sideshow, it's not that big of a deviation. It's not like it's only like a good 1k or less so damage between the two roamers. So everyone's just been kind of on their game.
Yeah, there was really nothing in this game. Like, everyone was pretty much equal. There was nothing really separating these teams, apart from a few mistakes. But as you saw, they went to a golden cap. It's really hard to, pick out any players who performed here or didn't perform, because everyone did really well.
Well, I mean, even if you look closely at the deaths as well, the fact that we're picking on Permzilla so much, but guess what? He got the least death. He got the least deaths out of the two medics on the map, which is kind of
we just like to pick on him. He's an easy person to pick on because he's the admin of ETF.
Okay, well, what about the medic stats? Surely the medic stats will hold something, Sheepy.
Well, in the drops, both medics dropped once, and they both had the same amount of fuels. Literally, like, those... Six points of healing between them.
Permzilla even got... what the... Wow, it's like the difference between healing is literally like 5.
6 points. 6 points, I think.
Yeah. And on the bright side, though, Permzilla actually managed to get more charges in compared to his counterpart. So, suck on that cost. Maybe you're not so great as the medic after all.
There is a stat that stands out, actually. Deaths with 95 to 99% Uber. Permzilla died twice with 95 to 99%, and Cost didn't die at all. It's almost like a drop, that dying with 95 to 99%.
I think that's just more on your team than the medic.
Yeah, that is your team. And it's just really good timing from Full Tilt.
So, maybe this stat, it may go onto a tangent, but maybe the stat says that all the reason aren't quite working quite like clockwork. They're not teaming up at the right time to protect Permzilla, whilst the coordination from Full Tilt is maybe just a bit better, but this is kind of a stretch to say what logs we're looking at. Let's have a look at the other logs.
The Golden Cap.
Yes.
There is a player who stands out in the Golden Cap. Stark stands out. Like, it's a Golden Cap, so it's hard to tell, but he did go huge in that Golden Cap round. He did a lot of work, going behind him, getting these picks, and he went 14 and 4.
Yeah. And keep in mind, it's very cool to look at a Golden Cap stats, because you could just you could die on mid, and then that could be it. You can not contribute anything else.
Yeah. But yeah, Strike went big.
Alright. I think I've actually crashed here trying to rejoin off the server. But looking more into the stats of things, it seems Rising had a better showing on this Golden Cap than Sideshow did. I picked that up on the game as well. It seemed like while Sideshow was having a pretty good game in the actual meat of it, when it came to the Golden Cap, it was just a bit shunted. Maybe the nerves affect the English roamer.
Yeah, he did go Spy, but yeah, he didn't do that much from Soldier either. But I know it's a Golden Cap, it's hard to really fault him too much for it. I don't think Sideshow is the reason they lost that Golden Cap. I just think they just kind of messed up pushing mid there. That's why they lost it.
So whoever made that call was the one to be blamed.
Well, you can't really blame the guy for making the call, because you don't want to stalemate forever, but it's such a hard point to push when you only have one pick, because you're always going to get first early like that. Unless you can get in without getting, first really early, you're not going to win it.
What?
But yeah, players are already joining, Sunshine. I think Sunshine will favour Full Tilt a bit more. I'm expecting Full Tilt to win this one, actually.
Alright, well, as I try and get my TF2 restarted, hopefully the teams start progressing into the next map, maybe the servers start kicking in, because once I actually tried to rejoin early and they just completely kicked me out, so hopefully that isn't happening for everybody else. How about you, Sheepy? Can you manage to rejoin it all?
Yeah. I mean, I just joined the same one.
Yeah.
Working for me.
It's just my hunkered drunk turbo computer.
Oh.
Well, so next map though, Sunshine, and that's a map that anything can happen.
Yeah, this is going to be a good game, I think. I don't know, maybe Reason could just crush him, I wouldn't put it past Reason just destroying them with this map. It could happen. Reason could just, go all out and just destroy them. But I don't think that'll happen. I think it will be a close game.
Now, I managed to miss most of Sunshine in my era of TF2 playing Sheepy, so you're going to have to crunch it down for me. Is Sunshine one of those maps where if you do your homework, you can turn off a lot better than the other team, or is it just one of those maps that really rewards the DM-centric team or whatever?
I don't know. It's quite an open map, so I know it's hard to say. I think a bit of both you need for this map. The mid fight is very important.
So you can't turn up to this map stratless, basically.
Yeah, and it's really good. It's actually not that bad. It's not too bad for pushing out last. You can all when they push fast, it's quite easy to just wipe them, and then you can push out.
What's your opinion of Sunshine overall? Do you like the map at all?
I don't mind it. It's just pretty good. It's not my favourite map, but I think it's alright. It's good enough. It's quite fun, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, better than most new maps that ETF2L have introduced recently. Do you like this better than Long Jam?
Oh yeah, I do actually. I really don't like Log Jam.
What about the classic Brazilian? I bet if you've played that one.
I don't even know if I've played that. It's probably awful.
Yeah, it was awful.
Nothing will beat Bite's map though.
Oh,
the classic CP
obscure.
Yeah.
Not even, is that the snowy one or the
revamped
one?
It's just the embodiment of Bite in a map. It's basically Bite's personality put into a map. That's how amazing it is.
You're gonna have to break it down for me, Sheepy. Read between the lines. What does obscure last say about Bite?
What doesn't it say about Bite?
Okay. Well, I guess drawing things back onto topic. Sunshine, Reason, Full Tilt. Who's your money on?
I know I predicted. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to predict Reason again. Sorry, Full Tilt. I was right in the first map. I think Reason will get this. I think it'll be really close again though. But I think Reason will just edge it again.
I think the fact that Reason have been a team for a little bit longer, at least overall, grabbing all their pieces and putting them together, whilst Full Tilt is kind of rocking a team without a stable Everman right now. Maybe the Spud has officially joined, who knows, but it's not quite. I bet they haven't quite hammered out the details of Sunshine of all maps with their Demoman. So I think I'll have to agree with you with the Reason prediction.
Yeah, Reason have played this map a lot more as a team than Full Tilt, and Reason have they probably studied this map. They know how to play this map, so that's pretty much why I'm predicting them.
I mean, the only thing I could draw into tension is for example, Rising. Rising is an old player, somewhat. Maybe not old, but he hasn't. I think he hasn't been around for the times that Sunshine was played. So maybe if he's very uncomfortable in the map and Sideshow is, maybe that might be the turning point for Full Tilt.
Yeah, I think Sideshow will be good in this map, but I don't know. Even if Rising isn't the best in this, I still think Reason with Cadis captain will do it. Cadis captain and Happy, I believe, will do it for them.
Do you think they'll start running any of these sniper plays? We know that famously that Nerd Rage was rocking the sniper on the Sunshine full time. Actually, I think they've started.
Yeah, they have gone live.
Yes, if you're just joining us, this is the Challengers Cup, sponsored by Razer. This is Full Tilt versus Reason Gaming. This is Sunshine, our second map of this evening, and the match point for Reason Gaming to walk away with all of it. Solentes has started this mid by jumping in very aggressively, high up in the air. Does pressure Captain, he's brought him down very low, gets peppered off by Ast, and they've got a lot of point presence, but Rising is right on top of them, got a lot of good damage in, but Spud cleans him up, and there's just no players for reason to kind of really follow up on Rising. Happy is trying to get himself in there, but he's just isolated himself at this point now. Permzilla's just backed out, and he's called back start to build the Uber for him, so first middle will go to full tilt yet again.
Yeah, really nice middle. Like the full tilt soldiers didn't really do anything, they just made space, and because they made the space, they were able to win the mid and get position. They were still pushing in full tilt, they're on second. Ubers are equal, both medics have Uber, so this is going to be difficult for full tilt to push. And Reason have really good position. Reason Uber onto him, Captain goes onto him. Both Ubers are popped.
Yeah, they're just kind of grinding up against each other right now. Sark is trying to cause some commotion on the left-hand side, but nothing seems to sustain from that. It's just pulled them back to mid, and it's all right in Reason's book. They've got hold on to the second point. Cadus has set up his stickies on this cafe door, and we'll see what plan Full Tilt have in motion.
Yeah, I think the teams are just going to get Uber for now, and then we might see something outside show, or we might see them try and get some kills on the flank. I think Full Tilt would definitely try to push us somehow.
Sideshow has been fairly consistent with his bombs, in my opinion. Even the fact that we all see it kind of coming, as well as the enemy team. You just know that, okay, we've got a stalemate. What is the atypical things that happens in TF2? You throw a soldier in. And they seem to like that very much.
Yeah, he's already getting a buff Sideshow. He's going choke, he's going to go in. Yeah. Oh, he gets completely denied.
Well,
he gets
well,
alive,
he gets denied. I
think
think he actually got denied so much that he didn't dedicate himself enough to overextend.
They denied him so hard, he lived because of it. It's amazing.
They just pushed him back with the sheer amount of like scattergun pellet.
He's going to go again, here goes for the buff. Captain's just sitting there ready to airshot
Oh
him.
no, the distraction play! It was Salentes with the bomb all this time, but he gets finished off.
Wow,
Anyway.
they fooled us all. I didn't even expect that.
Well, it's just a really hard
Should be
bomb though. You have
expected.
to do like not just one, not just two, but 3 jumps to get to Permzilla, especially from that opening. But they fooled me though. The Oscar does go to Salentes for actually to sideshow better yet for thinking he's going to jump there. But I don't think they're going to get this Permzilla pick anytime soon from just bombing a soldier in. They're going to have to come up with a better tactic than that.
Yeah, Captain did bomb in there, but he just jumped straight back out again. It's pretty difficult to force cost here. It's up to Full Tilt to do something. Sideshow looking to go in again. He's sitting in choke.
Well, Sheepy, I don't want you to give up your master strats to winning the high tier this season, but what would you do in this situation?
There's not much you can do. You can just maybe try and get a pick on the flank. Maybe try and get a kill in Flowers, or Cafe. Probably not Cafe.
Okay.
Flowers maybe. But
What if your balls are against the wall and you have to make a decision? What sort of zany play will you go for?
I would just keep bombing Sideshow in. I would actually, yeah. I think
His
you can just do that.
his poor little logs will suffer.
Yeah.
He's desperately trying to do the skip jump on the choke. Everyone is just laughing at him.
Reason are just, we're just laughing at Sideshow in chat.
Yeah, Salentes has gone in though, whilst they're all distracting. I guess maybe the meta play coming out from them make them giggle so much and raise their keyboards that they're not focusing in on the game. Spud actually picks off Rising, but that was just a 3-0 trade.
While everyone's making fun of Sideshow, Silentis just bombs in. New strategy, but
Yeah, it's meta breaking. I mean, it's psychological warfare, Sheepy.
okay, Thalash is on Sniper, this is another good option to do. Like, this is a really good sniper map, especially on mid, peaking second, so I'm just gonna wait for Thalash to get a pick.
Now, will he deliver the goods? It seems Reason on the prime of their of like alertness though, so I think Thalash is really gonna have to make this first shot count. We'll see where he goes with that. So I'm trying to find him on the cam. There we go.
I don't know what he's doing sitting there, he's not gonna get a kill there. They have to, buff him, and they have to make some space for him. Oh, he almost gets Happy. Happy, please stop. You know he's there, stop running in the sideline.
Well, I think they definitely know he's there. Like, Captain can see him.
Yeah, we do know he's there. And he's not gonna get a kill there now.
Man, he is just sitting there.
He shouldn't be thinking, is he gonna move? He's not gonna get a kill.
And there's just a party on the full tilt roof right now. They've even brought Koss up there. They start laying out the drinks and buffet. Salentes is taunting. Thalash is just doing ring around the rosy on this roof. And he's just fell
falls
off.
down.
Quick reason, this is your chance.
I don't know why we don't just buff him. Yeah, like this. Try and get a kill in cafe.
It's okay.
Rising Spy, he gets headshotted. Rising
Well.
Spy, Thalash kills him.
Well, they, okay. Did he mean to do that? Well, he killed, but Cadus has swum to this, but, oh, there we go. There is the opening we're looking for. Now, will they make this push? Yes, they are. They're going with the sniper, the demo man. Happy Cool has gone in there. They've actually forced out the Uber from Permzilla. Captain's getting into the thick of it, but they've popped the counter Uber onto Spud. He's juggling Captain around, and Captain is forced to go back to mid to get out, and he's been punished for it. Stark gets killed off by Sideshow, who's probably trying to get behind yet again. And finally, after about 5 minutes, maybe not in 5 minutes, probably 4 minutes stalemate, it does go to full tilt.
Yeah, nice headshot there by Thalash. He got a soldier in midair and killed the demo. K just was a bit far forward, I guess, but he probably didn't, expect Thalash to kill him there.
Thalash is still up to his tricky ways. He's looking at this doorway. He sees the doors open. His mouth is watering at the chance of a pick, but I don't think he's going to find it here. He's decided to rotate round for now.
Stark's on sniper as well, so it's going to be a sniper v sniper battle.
Oh boy. These are always ever so fun to watch.
Full tilt do have advantage, but I don't know if they know they have it, and it's too slight an advantage to push on, so yeah, they're not going to push.
Heart-throbbing action on here on Team Fortress TV 2. If you're itching to watch some TF2 though, we do have a primary stream going on right now. I believe that's Epsilon versus TLR, so if you want you could maybe pop open that stream as well whilst Full Tilt decide how they're going to push this, especially dropping Thalash right now.
Yeah, and they'll start to be aggressive and try and get another pick. Yeah, they're going to try and get another pick here, reason. Sarantis is a bit out position, but he's going to just get back. Rising is on the medical, doesn't get him.
It was close there.
Yeah.
I don't know, he brought him down to half HP. That's like the should he not sort of method of medicine.
Yeah, good bomb. But Full Tilt can't really push her, so it's just going to be another waiting game for Thalash to get a kill.
Right. Now, we know some teams get very restless when it comes to these stalemates, and which out of these two teams do you think it is, Sheepy? Do you think Cadus is just too itchy on that trigger finger, or is it actually Sideshow in this squad?
I think both these teams are pretty disciplined, actually. I think both teams just want to wait for the sniper to get a kill. Like, Sideshow might get bored and bomb in, but since it's such an important game, an official and all that, I don't think he'll do it.
Plus, there's cash dollar on the line.
Too much money on the line to, not.
Once a famous Finnish soldier, Happy Call, gets Sideshow bombing in onto Permzilla, he actually gets a decent amount of damage onto him, but that sentry gun is just, an anti-air gun.
He would have killed him if it wasn't for the sentry, actually. Good bomb.
Stark gets picked off by Spud, who's trying to just go out, I guess, for the ambitious pick. So he's given out for 3, what with Sideshow going down. So we are going to return to the stalemate side of things. We actually see Sideshow is holding the door open now. Actually, he's decided to go out.
Thalash body shots Permzilla.
Oh wow!
Drops him.
I did not give that enough hype.
He just fully charged body shot at him from the left.
Yeah, I was looking at Sideshow just holding the door open. I guess that was the contingent plan. If Thalash doesn't pull it off, they're just going to pull back that player. But very good show by Thalash. I wish I gave it the hype it needed. They're now focusing down the sentry gun, and Happy Core decides to switch back out onto Heavy actually, excuse me, he's launched forward though, nobody spotted him, so maybe he can get some unannounced damage out. It is just Happy Core by himself, but he's doing it!
Happy Core almost went so big there. It was quite a mess of push and tilt, to be honest, but they did get away with it. Thalash taking some heads.
I want to give Spud big credit there. Haviko would have been a huge force there if it wasn't for that sticky trap from Spud that just knocked that Heavy out of the fight completely. Sure, he picked up a few kills, but he literally went to second for a moment and then came back in. But Sideshow is deciding to push on this left hand side. We are into the second middle after all that stalemating. Ass cleans it up with his Roman partner. Solentes is buckling on top of this Roma, but it gets cleaned up by the pocket soldier. Nice little shot from Sideshow onto Rising there. Now Koss is in a hard place. He actually gets killed by Cadence with
The control point is being contested.
I have no idea what that is called, but it is an
the
axe.
Really nice by KDC, like, really nice bomb at the end, and he made a lot of space for his team to just clean up the last few barrels. Decent mid by Reason, to be honest. Good position taking. He took position quite early on.
It did take a while for it to ferment that mid. Both teams kind of just standing off from one another, slapping back each other's roamers.
Yeah. Uber's Uber again, and we're at the exact same position as we were last time.
Hey, whoa, this isn't the exact same position. Reason have mid now. It's totally different.
Almost the exact same position.
Okay, well, we'll see if they can teach Full Tilt a thing or two on how to hold mid, or better yet, how to push up to second. Full Tilt did a very good job with putting Thalash onto Sniper. Speaking of the devil, he is on Sniper right now. Sideshow's kind of pushing out this choke area. Every time I see Sideshow jump in, he seems to take like no damage, but I bet if I did the same sort of jump, I would just get punished immediately.
We're just gonna have to wait for Thalash to get a kill. I don't know, Reason should probably do something, but Thalash is sniping. He's a really good sniper, so.
Would you have the balls to make the call to like just go in with all your players? I mean, that sniper's not too good in a chaos situation.
No, I wouldn't. Like, we have Sideshow, so we have a sniper and Sideshow down, so it might be worth going now with one pick. I think they're gonna go for it, Reason. Cadis is wanting to go in. Yeah, if they're pushing in with Uber. The captain gets headshotted. That's really bad. Rising goes down.
Look how much room Stark has made for them. He's inside the base and they haven't really provided much of an option to get out. And they've just won finally out now. They had to back out there. It's just way too much of a difficult spot to hold on to. Ooh, excuse me. And Cadis has picked off Thalash during that chaos. I think once you just, it's like Gully Wash, once you just give up that initial line, it's impossible to get back out there. With that automatic door, they're trying to rupture in on this left hand side. Happy Cool is giving like a spanking to Sideshow here. He's actually joined up by his soldier buddy and gets cleans up the scout. Captain kills off Koss in the meantime, and what a pick. And probably from just blobbing up now and using the heals, they could just go in off the back of that. But hell, they could even play it safe. But Stark has decided to go into the last on his own, playing the hero. Cadis has decided to leave him pissing in the wind, punishing him for his misdeed. He should have waited for the Uber like a good little scout.
Yeah, they have full advantage. There's probably no reason to dive her. Dojo is on second. We've got Sideshow. He's gonna, distract them from playing Solentis.
Oh!
Oh,
he just
wow.
gets Did he died with 100% Uber? How?
Wow. That was pretty sick by Solentis, to be honest. Primzilla should have popped, but.
You just, when you like look at this, like, there's no way that soldier can get in, but he does. Primzilla dropping the ball there.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen. Like, I'd be pretty mad at my medic if that happened.
They knew he was there. It wasn't even like a sneak.
Yeah. So now, Full Tilt to have the advantage. I think they'll push out with this. I think they can. Thalash is building a century on Astro, so they might just want to, park the bus here. It's quite early, it's only 15 minutes in, but...
Parking the bus on last though, that's some very dangerous parking.
Yeah, they're pushing out. That's the right call, I think.
That's like parking in a disabled zone without having one of those little cards. Okay, but they've decided to push out instead, leaving the disabled parking space back. Cadis actually kills off Solentes with he was in cafe when he set off that thing. Was that a blind debt? Well, either way, he kills off Solentes and that stunts the push. They've got absolutely no capping presence. Flash is returned back onto Sniper. Ast is on heavy himself. It's just all steam ahead for the stalemate train. Choo choo.
Yeah, I think Full Tilt can defend this, so they have everyone up and they have, the heavy and Sniper. But Sideshow goes down. Oh, that's not good. And Viva does come in.
Well, I'm impressed that they managed to push out on that left hand side. Usually a soldier could punish someone pushing out from there so easily, but Sideshow does make it happen. He gets killed off, and now they've got so much point pressure. Ast is the one to step onto it. Koss is getting his sword out. Things have gone bad when that's the sort of situation that's happening. It is 1-1 yet again. Deja vu from the last map, Sheepy.
Yeah, they just played the point there. But the push out onto second by full tilt went pretty badly, so this mid's going to be really important though. These mid fights are, as I said, really important on this map.
Alright, we'll see what both teams can conjure up on this mid. I'm not seeing anything major happen right now. Solentes has actually put his first foot forward. He's trying to focus down Captain. He's brought down very low and he's managed to just squeeze out of there. Starkey does get killed by the donk machine. Cadus gets punished as well. And but on the bright side, I guess Captain did get out. But was it worth it?
Top mid by Spudver. Did so much damage. The Rising is in, kill Solentes, but it's a trade, soldier to soldier. But I really like this by full tilt. They're just walking in, they have the picks and they're just able to walk into second with these picks. Spud is doing so much damage here. I'm just going to be able to get second with this. That's really nice by full tilt there.
Yeah, Rising had a really nice hiding spot there. It did lead him to gain the Solentes kill, but he was so buff that he had to use all of his rockets to kill. Oh, what a air shot by Captain to just deny Sideshow the bomb there. But yeah, back to that low Rising play. He hid himself around this corner. I think if he just waited and be patient, he could have got a medic. But you know, he who dares wins. Starkey does get punished on that sniper class. It was like in second. Interesting.
Yeah, but like as I said, it's kind of hard to push here with only one pick, so full tilt ain't going to do it. Yeah, it's you need at least 2 picks to push this last year. Sideshow's just going to bomb in again. He uses the rocket to surf in. He can't find Primzilla. He gets about 1 rocket on him. Yeah, Primzilla was in a good spot where Sideshow couldn't find him.
That's hide and seek.
Yeah.
Well, so don't worry, Sheepy. I have topics prepared for if a stalemate does pop out. In the meantime, during that stalemate, Rising goes in for the obligatory bomb. As Sideshow went down, I have to go down in kind.
Full tilt looks like they want to push here. This is risky. This is very, very risky.
Oh my god.
But then this could go really badly for them. I think they just want to trade and get out.
Oh, they got Stark though. That is a very good trade so far. Cost is trying to get out though. Then they haven't really secured off that door. Solentes gets Happy Call. It's a very good push. Cadus is very low. He's caught between a rock and a hard place. Solentes picks him off. Flash does go down during that action, but what a push for full tilt right now. They've been caught with a trousers down reason game, and now it's just Stark by himself. Permzilla surprisingly is the only one alive. 2-1, 2 full tilt. Well, Merry Christmas, Sheepy.
Yeah, that was a risky push, but they played it so well, it worked out. They focused on trading viewers and then focused on getting picks. And they managed to get 2 picks and were able to just win because of those 2 picks.
Solentes was still in there. Nobody just really accounted for him. He was just sat in the base and just like... It was almost like he was invisible to all of the Reason players. But we are launched into our 4th middle of the map, and both teams trading Romans so far. Rising and Sideshow go down. Flash is the first one to buckle over on full tilt, but they're trying to keep everyone alive. Cost goes down. Oh no, this looks like the nail in the coffin, at least for the mid full tilt. Spud is trying to get out. He stylishly does do it. Oh, the Donkarino onto Happy Call to deny him, and he's very low, but he gets taken out, and now he... For all of his efforts, he's just greeted to a long respawn.
Yeah, because of that long respawn, they might be able to get second here, because Spud died as well. Yeah, I think Reason can just take second here if they get on point now. With Thalash and Sniper, that's really annoying. He's just going to body shot them down. And Sideshow gets a pick onto Rising. Happy Cool is on Thalash. But yeah, we're already setting up at last full tilt.
Yeah, keep in mind though that that second point on Sunshine is very, very difficult to hold without an Uber. I mean, what position can you really give up and then reliably get out whilst keeping that that point defended at an arm's reach?
Yeah, if you lose too many on mid, you just have to hold last. You can't defend second.
Sideshow has been caught out. He's just finally... Oh, wait, no. Yep, there we go. He gets taken out in that lower lobby area. Flash has set up his Tower of Power as the heavy weapons guy on this little perch here. And he's just gunning down the Uber. The Uber's been forced out and he's just trying to find a target. He finally latches onto a few players on the flank hand side. Cadus only manages to take out the sentry gun and the counter Uber comes out for full tilt there. I feel like they could have milked that.
Well, I know, Reason took way too long to push through. They just let Cost get the Uber. They had a decent advantage, Reason. Sideshow's bombed in, he's gonna go for Primzilla.
Oh, air
really nice
shot
rockets.
Turlina.
Yeah. But Reason screwed that up completely. They took way too long to push and just let Cost get the Uber charge.
Well,
You shouldn't do that.
I guess, you know, better safe than sorry, I suppose. I mean, if you're winning by a round, maybe you want to drag things out, but what a place to drag it out. You're on your last point. This is your last line of defense, and you know, one slight little mistake and another round will go to Reason Gaming.
Yeah, Full Tilt are going to be really scared about pushing out here. Like, I think they're just going to tank Blast for a while here. I think we're going to have a stalemate on our hands. Strike and Sniper, I think Reason will just wait for Strike to kill someone important.
Maybe we'll see a reset of mid, because we actually do have an 8-minute and 25-second clock where it will reset things back onto mid, and with about 9 minutes or so on the clock on the actual server time map, it is possible. Maybe the famous Epsilon defense will happen again, but in Full Tilt's name.
It's going to be hard for Stark to get kill now because he had a shot on Spud, but now we know he's sniping, so we're just going to pressure him out like that. I don't know if Thalash should be heavy here. Like, he's going to get headshotted if he stays heavy.
What would you switch as in? Oh, dispenser down. Push
You can just go scout here. Like, there's no reason you can't go scout. Just defend your medic. Like, Stark is aiming for him, and he's missing all his shots.
Yeah, but, you know, maybe he doesn't get to go heavy a lot, man. You know, this is one of the rare few times he gets to go to that fat man, get 450 health, and just, you know, set himself in a single spot.
He does switch off, that's a smart thing to do. He goes Sniper. Probably best class to be right now. Sniper v Sniper again.
Oh, Stark has got a lot of room in this bottom door, and Rising gets picked off on this left hand side, but they trade out their own little thing as well. Oh, Salentes goes down. This has opened up this left hand side, and Carson's
What a headshot, what a headshot.
Of course, why would I not suspect any less? And now they have to deal with this heavy weapons guy, and then they hand out with him. Cadus is on the point. Nobody's dealing with Cadus! And now Ash tries to run onto it as the engineer. Where's the scout?
They got 2 picks at last for Reason, and because they got 2 picks, Strike was able to just get a whole bunch of space on the top right of last, and he just got an amazing headshot on Cos.
Man, it seems as soon as Cos drops, Permzilla feels obliged to drop as well. I don't know what it is. Okay, well, 5th middle, 7 minutes left on the clock, tied a piece. You cut the tension with a knife, and Salentes is bombing on top of Rising. What a finish off by Thalash, who's running sniper this mid. Interesting. They have actually decided to take this slow, and Reason responded by going along the outskirts. They try to isolate Salentes. Well, Salentes isn't trapped in the box. You're trapped in the box with Salentes, and he takes out that player there. They've cleaned up the rest of the players from Reason Gaming, and I even see Ass already on this second point.
Yeah,
who's going to cap that mid team?
If someone caps, it's a 3 second.
There we go.
The Sniper actually didn't do anything that middle. I don't even know if he hit anything.
He finished off Rising.
He finished off Rising.
Just about to get out, and then it was just like a Zeus thunderbolt from the sky finishing it.
That wasn't really what won their mid. It's just, you know, the threat of a Sniper can do so much as well.
Yeah. You could see as they were like outskirting all the like outlining regions of the map, and just trying to even getting inside the enemy cafe to just traverse that sniper, but he just puts them in a horrible position.
Yeah. Full Tilt do have an advantage. Like, they have like 40% on them, a bit less, 35%. I think they'll know they have this advantage. They must know. I think they're going to go on it.
But they have a sniper as well, so this Uber punch isn't going to hit as hard as it could possibly do. Maybe if Flash puts in the work, we'll see what he can do. Sideshow's gone in, he's pressuring up Cadus, he's denied a door from them, he's focusing on Happy Call now, and Sideshow's sacked himself onto the point, immediately dies, and there's no players left for Full Tilt to deal with these remaining players. I guess Cadus just had no reason to come out of his little hidey hole, especially if nobody's pressuring that point.
Yeah, unfortunate they had a sniper. If they didn't have a sniper, they would have won that.
Oh, Costa!
Cadus
is chasing Costa, he's almost got him! Oh, he just inches out, and now Cadus is probably going to be punished for this. He's like panicking, he's in the corner, he is crying, he is begging for his team. I don't know why they're not really punishing like that. Oh, the saving grace crossbow.
Nicely cost, but... Oh, there's a soldier in somewhere, I think. Filters are kind of pushing this. They're going to try and... The sniper has to hit some stuff here for this to be a successful push. But no, he dies. They should probably back out here. Yeah.
Oh, Ast is right on top of Permzilla, and
He does get him.
of course, Permzilla has died.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like, that's no way worth it.
Oh
for
well,
full tilt.
maybe if Salentis manages to keep
No,
on,
no, it's not worth it.
Oh, Cosses, yeah, that
It's
is.
poor by full tilt, really poor. Like, getting the medic's good, but it's never worth it if you lose 4 first just to get 1 medic.
Yeah, and it's not
Stupid
even.
play.
You can't even keep your own medic alive as well. It's actually put you in a worse situation than if you just got everybody out.
Yeah, like they should have just backed out as soon as they lost the sniper. We shouldn't have committed there.
Well, we'll see what sort of genius play Spud can lay. He's put some stickies on the health pack and off and around point. Will these be the miracle stickies that will drop Permzilla? My poll 70% says yes.
We'll see. The reason they're just kind of pushing us, they don't have Uber or anything, they just try pushing.
Well,
Ash
Sanchez
is setting up a sentry at last. Interesting decision.
We
don't
have to
want
do it
to
well.
defend
Oh,
this, though,
Thalash has just gone in. He's on top of Permzilla. Well, there you go. My crystal ball comes through. Permzilla has died. Push has been stunted. They're in a weird lobby area trying to actually push out and defend second. Well,
Yeah,
they've
they
got
need to
some.
block the point.
Yeah, they blocked the point though. Good job
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah, really nice with Thalash.
Oh no,
Definitely
Cadus has
burn.
gone in. He's
Oh.
killed Ast. He's killed Kos, and now he's still floating. He's even got some damage onto Salentes. And now it's just poor little Spud by on his own. Salentes is backed out. Sideshow's trying to link up with him. His soldier's trying to meet up with him, but it's too late. He's gone down. Flash has cleaned up Stark, who managed to find his way behind. I don't think I've ever seen Stark just fight. He always seems to be behind that kid.
That's just typical Cadus. You know, when his team looks like they're about to get wrecked, just, bomb in and save the day for everyone. We're
Wow.
defending middle here. Sideshow goes down. It's just 1-for-1 right now. But yeah, full tilt are backing out.
What a defense though from full tilt. They still in the end get that second point and don't lose it. So credit on to them. Positive for them.
Yeah. Like that pick on from zero was really big. Salentis is spamming choke. Reason they're trying to try push again onto the second point. We're tired of the stalemates. They're taking quite a lot of damage though. From zero is actually kind of weak.
2 minutes left on the clock though, and you could see like the Sunshine second how it plays into things. So Sideshow has actually managed to stay alive a lot longer than he should do. He does actually get taken out in the end, and they've just decided to pop the Uber inside, get Cadus in there, get him on top of Spud. Spud is trying to give him the Saturday Night Fever, but he just doesn't manage it, and now it's gone completely chaotic. There was an owner of full tilt, and now they're trying to get on top of the cost. They have managed to do that, but they've managed to just run away with all of it. There was just such...
The control point
When
is
they
being
tried to
contested.
clump up and defend their medic, they just clumped up too hard. It made the soldier clean up very easy, and the scout was doing a good job of kind of sheepdogging them into it.
Sideshow at last rising takes him out. Spud has spawned, he's the only one alive. Happy goes on him, and that's the end.
And possibly the game. There's only a minute left, and Reason Gaming can play very sheepish here, Sheepy.
I feel so bad for full tilt. Like, they killed Permzilla, and their idea was to just, protect Kos. And they all, stood too close to Kos and just got destroyed from it. They're not going to mid, Reason aren't going to mid. That's a good decision.
Wow.
If people like to say, this is a lame decision, but it's not, it's a smart decision. They're probably going to win the game because they're not going to mid.
This goes back to that Dawn quote I was talking about, where if there was real money laid down the line, probably both teams would cap around and then never even go to mid.
There's no reason for them to risk it here and not go to mid. And they can just hold second here. Sideshow and Salentis are falling in. Oh, the airshot!
Oh, he does land with the health pack there. Denies captain, and I guess maybe just baiting out the airshot, making him easy prey for Ast, and Starky's even gone heavy as well, just to completely overpower full tilt and destroy their morale. There's 20 seconds left on the clock. It's mathematically impossible. Spud calls it. GG goes the way of Reason Gaming.
But again, there was nothing in this game. It was so close. It could have gone either way again. Full tilt putting up such a good performance.
They've really impressed me, full tilt. I mean,
They have, yes.
this it really kind of draws into question how close the season's going to be. I mean, if Lego can pull, it reasonably close to full tilt, and full tilt can pull it reasonably close to Reason, where does the line begin, Sheepy, between the top tier and the low tier?
At this rate, Full Tilt are the second best team if they play like that. They can contest for being the best team in Europe if they play like that, because I think Reason are much better than Epsilon and TLR. So you know, Full Tilt have really stepped it up. Like, our first official of the week they were really bad, but in this game it's like a completely different team. They were quite excellent.
Especially maybe with that pickup of Spud, who seems to just like slot in there like the perfect little piece to the puzzle.
Oh yeah, Spud's a fantastic demo man. It's, you know, pretty obvious pick. He's like I don't want to be mean to Ali, but it is a huge upgrade having Spud instead of him. But yeah, I'm looking at the logs right now.
Yes, you pulled the words right out of my mouth, Sheepy. Let's have a look at some mathematical carnage.
Poor Sideshow. He's gonna look awful. Like the logs look awful for him, but it's not his fault because he was actually doing you know, the stalemates. He can't do anything in the stalemates apart from die.
The stalemates.
Yeah, he wasn't
like
even that bad.
The good old tag bombs, the tag stats, where you just resign to that position and you just have to do it for the sake of your team.
Yeah, he gave up his logs. He gave up his stats for the sake of his team.
But on the bright side of things, though, like his nemesis Rising hasn't had a grand game as well. Doesn't make him look too bad. You could just really tell the pace of the game from just looking at the log, Sheepy.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy roamer game. Like, you could have, you know, the best roamer in TF2 and they're gonna look awful in this game. But I don't know, like the logs actually kind of look equal again. Like both teams, they all played really well. Like the scouts for Reason have a lot more damage and kills. Well, not more kills, but a lot more damage than Full Tilts. But I think a lot of that is off-classing.
Okay, well,
like I think Ast was good enough in Scout. Like I think Happy and Strike was slightly superior to the Full Tilt Scouts.
All right. What do we do? What do we do in these situations, Sheepy? We look at the medic stats because there's no way the medics are the same.
Permzilla dropped 3 times. Cost dropped once. So out of 10 deaths, Permzilla dropped 3 of them. 3 of them were dropped Ubers. That's quite a lot, but yeah, that is a lot.
I guess you could look at the side of things of I guess you could draw the other little factor of it. At least Permzilla had a better rate of making use of his advantages, whilst Koss actually lost an advantage somewhere in the midst of that game.
Yeah. Like, Permzilla was pretty good this map. Like, the drops make him look really bad, but he was alright. Like, I didn't think anyone played bad this game again. Like, these teams are actually so equal. The only reason they're winning this is just because of a slight experience advantage, I think. Like, Reason is just a slightly more experienced team, but I think if Full Tilt had been playing like TF2 for as long as Reason have,
I think
Full Tilt would be beating them.
I think they've just set themselves up as the dark horse of the tournament of things, and it's quite nice as well because you've just got none of this pressure at all. Whilst Reason really have to deliver because everyone's expecting them to win. Full Tilt can just they've got nothing to lose. At least in this upcoming ETF12 season. But right now they have lost the Challengers Cup. That was Full Tilt versus Reason Gaming. That was our final map, Sunshine. Congratulations to Reason Gaming going ahead into the final. If you want to catch that, that will be over on our primary stream. I believe it will be Admirable and Sideshow, possibly? Who knows? Either way, tune in for that. If you just head on over, but that's us done, I believe, Sheepy. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, really good game.
Well,
really enjoyed it.
Yeah, big shout out to Sheepy for joining me on the cast, and of course the biggest of shout outs to Sim for making this whole thing happen, the unsung hero. But this has been Turbotabs. Join with me with Sheepy, Sim on the camera. Thanks for joining us. And do head on over to teamfortress.tv. Yes.